Don't leave it out.
No, that's cool, but that's more than what I would have said. That works. Thanks,
See? You see? See? I do my thing. It's rolling. You're rolling. It's so hard.
I don't understand it. Like, what's the...
Nothing. The
Nothing.
rocking.
Like, supposed to catch it. I was like... Everything is trash.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Free Parking, the place where you learn to go from nothing to something. I'm Henry Amazing.
Amanda Paige.
Pedro.
And we are here for another dope episode. So recently the movie Little came out. It starred Issa Rae, Regina Hall, and Marsai Martin. Now what's really cool about Marsai is she's one of the youngest people to ever have their own production company. Like, what's y'all thoughts on that?
How can we produce more kids and children, young adults like that to take and make moves like that? To me, honestly, I don't think that she's really in charge like they say she's in charge. She just has her name on it. But it's a good look. It's still Black Girl Magic.
Let's just say she was. I think you gotta take into account that she was on Blackish. Show Blackish. So she already had like her little shine in getting into the business. So I know that plays a part. But on the back end, kind of like you said, you gotta think maybe somebody else might be behind it. But at the same time, even if they're behind her faces on, her names on, she's got some play in that.
Right.
So that environment definitely plays a part. Because like I was saying, like she's been acting and doing stuff, so she's in the business. So I think it starts with us getting more youth into doing stuff. So showing them how to shoot a video, how to start a podcast, how to just do anything that can create some type of content that can be positive, that they can basically produce something from. I think it's just the starting point is what we need to do, is just get them out there doing something, anything, and that can eventually turn into something else.
Right. And she pitched it when she was like 12, I think.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know
Right.
that.
So, I agree though. Even shameless plug
Yeah.
with our Creative Forward series. You know, we're having workshops and whatnot for young adults and teenagers to give them that experience, because you can't beat what you can't see. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
can't be what you can't see. That's right.
Exactly.
I mean, I think for kids, they're more fearless than adults. Because, you know, as adults,
Definitely.
we have experiences. So any new task that we take on, we always think about what we've been through. Whereas for, you know, the younger generation, they just do. Like, you give them something, they're going to try to build it, like, right then and there. They don't care about failing. They're completely fearless.
But it sounds good. What little 12-year-old is going to be out there pitching? I'm not saying it can't happen. But imagine somebody here from Jackson. How do they go about pitching a movie and getting it blockbuster and green light by a major production company?
Well, again, I think it starts with, like, she's been in that industry since how old? So imagine if someone, let's say you're 6. You've been recording since you were 6. So with you recording, you're learning different actors that you've seen, different pieces that you've seen. You've learned from different people that are shooting. So you're learning the game at a young age. So, and then having that conversation about, hey, listen, if you want to do this one day, this is how you start. This is what you do. So getting that process rolling, I think, is the biggest thing. The younger you start, the sooner someone can do something on that big stage. So I think that's the part that's the biggest factor in it all.
What did you want to do when you were 6-year-old?
When I was 6, I wanted to have me a Corvette. Now,
I can't say you lying. I cannot say you lying. I cannot say you lying. He is dead set on Corvette. I cannot say you lying. You understand?
I always wanted a Corvette.
I can't say he
Now, career-wise, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. It didn't work out. Like, I got older, realized I was not trying to do none of that. Like, I want to try to take the bar, go to law school, none of that. But Corvette, I always wanted a Corvette.
What about you?
Alright. I wanted to be a fireman.
Alright. I can see
Be a
it.
fireman. Professional football player or fireman.
Alright.
Just a big, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted though.
So what instilled that in y'all to make y'all think that I can do this? I can own a Corvette at 6.
Well, for Henry, I don't think it was more so owning a Corvette at 6, but it was just he was exposed to it. And I think that's the biggest thing, exposure. So in my life, just basic, go to school, come home, sports. So I only knew of the typical jobs. You got the policeman, fireman, teacher, lawyer, doctor, the stuff that you hear about all the time. So that's what I was exposed to. But as it relates to like her case, she's exposed to producers, directors, actors, people that have their own production companies. So being exposed to that at a young age makes the difference. So if we can expose more kids to more things at a young age, that will begin to open their minds to doing something of that stature on that level.
Okay, so that makes me think, does it matter that we see them on television? Does it matter that we see them on social media? We have to see them in person in real life in order for it to hit us the same?
I don't think so.
We see all types of stuff every day.
Well, in today's time, the stuff that we see opens our mind more to what we can do. So, like, when we were younger, we weren't seeing YouTube sensations. So we're not thinking, I want to be a YouTube sensation. But now, you got kids that are 10 years old, I want to be a YouTube blogger, that's the job I want to have, because they're exposed to that type of stuff. So I think that does play a part, seeing that on TV, seeing it on social media. That type of exposure counts as well. So any type of exposure to it will open your mind to those things at an early age.
I mean, I guess to take it a step further, like if I'm a 6-year-old, I'm Jackson, and I hear about Marsai, like just because I'm exposed to that, I know that if she can do it, I can do it. So what I'm going to do is do something. I'm going to create something, even if it's just a little iMovie off my phone. I'm going to create something, and then from there, just whenever you start doing, just the process of doing it, it propels you to like want to learn more. Yeah.
That just makes, I hate to be negative, but it just makes me think, okay, hey mom, I want a camera let's bump it up a little bit. We'll go to 12.
Okay.
Mom, I want a camera. I want to shoot this video, this movie, da 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 da. The parent shoots down the dream.
And
Can't afford the camera.
okay, so boom, phones. So you have to take that into consideration as well.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people do YouTube blogging on their iPhone, set it up on the tripod stand. Now they might not have adequate lighting or whatever, but you can still shoot a video, you still tell a story, and you can still create, and that's the biggest part about it.
I guess work with what you got.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I was just about to say, everybody doesn't have access to the tripod, the lighting. Some people, what they do, they're going to prop their phone up against the wall, they're going to take their lamp, they're going to point it towards their face, and boom, that's how they got their little ring light. You know, the wall is acting as the tripod. Like, they're going to make use of what they have. Not just like that.
I've seen some people start holding the phone the entire video, just holding it, recording themselves, kind of like a live selfie, and just going with it and just starting there. So, like you said, you just use what you have, and whatever you can do to create the content, I think matters.